How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Sandy here. Now, here's one thing I will in fact say, and that is that I'm really not that much of a relationship expert. Far from it, actually. I pretty much only know basic things. The basic knowledge that I do have pretty much tells you that what we're about to get into is just, it's pretty bad, alright? So apparently, as per usual, there's someone that has a very stupid take on Twitter, and people end up ripping them apart because, that's what you come to expect. I'm fairly certain as long as idiots on Twitter exist, just videos like this that I'm making are going to exist. But aside from, the fact that, there'll more than likely be a non-stop stream of content from every single angle of the internet, regarding the stupidity of Twitter, I thought I might as well just kind of talk about this because, in all honesty, it's something that I've kind of wanted to make a video on for quite some time, but never really got around to for some reason. This particular take is just excessively stupid. So here we have this guy, with this picture right here, saying, "Let's not go into 2020 being fools. Phone flipped over means you hiding something or cheating." And, I like how he decides to circle the phone. It has that nice little clickbait red circle. It reminds me of, 2016, clickbait YouTube. I guess it's for those that are, just as stupid as he is to not know what is the phone and what is just, random stuff on the table. So, now I will in fact just kind of mention real quick here, one thing is that, I very rarely bring my phone out into a public space, and when I do, I usually have it in my pocket, but that's probably because I don't really have that much to really check in on as of right now. But here's one thing I will in fact say, and this is from experience, and that is this, okay? If someone has their phone down on a table like this, it doesn't mean that, they're basically being, like Mini-Lad or the CEO of, Netflix or, whatever other analogies for that kind of individual you can possibly pull up. And it doesn't mean that they're hiding something. It doesn't mean that they're trying to cheat on you. But usually when someone has their phone on a table like this, they don't have it in their pocket, but they just have it on the table face down like this. It usually is just a sign of just being a, polite, upstanding individual. You're not rude and just kind of having your phone out on display and just kind of, checking your phone constantly while people are trying to speak to you, This is just a sign of respect, if you will. It's the 2020 sign of respect out in public, alright? But of course, as expected on Twitter, people end up just kind of, just making fun of them, basically, just taking a nice big old deuce right onto their entire point right here. There's this person right here that says, "Anyone with manners flips their phone screen down when spending important time with friends or its significant other. It means they care." Which is exactly what I said, just basically, if they have their phone face down, it's just a sign of respect. That's basically what it is. That's from my experience. And then there's this individual right here that pretty much, kind of says similar things to what other people have said, and basically saying, "Wait, y'all can't be serious. My phone is sometimes downwards. Check your insecurities because it's just a phone, and if you don't trust your partner, you shouldn't even be in that relationship," which is... yeah, exactly. If you do not have a basic level of trust to at least have the privacy of their own phone, if they can't even have the basic privacy, that their own phone can provide them, if they can't even have that level of privacy, you probably shouldn't even be in a relationship in the first place. You should probably just simply, not be in a relationship with them. That's just a toxic mentality. Phone checks, that's just something that I personally, highly disagree with. If you're in a relationship and, the person that you're with, does routine phone checks on you, get the living hell out of there, because that's almost like a totalitarian regime at that point. That's just... it's kind of like, Kim Jong-un-ing your phone. I don't think you should really want that for yourself. And this person responds to the last guy saying, "Trust nobody," and all I have to say is, okay there, doomsday prepper, alright? We are living in the zombie apocalypse. We can have a basic level of trust to someone's own phone, alright? That's just my personal, 2 cents on that one. Dude, I just Jesus Christ, alright? I genuinely still cannot believe that this is actually a problem, especially in 2020, where, people, in relationships can't even have a basic level of trust onto their phone. I thought that, there's quite a few other things that are even more out there than this. I mean, if I remember, there was, this entire trend a couple years back where there were literally girlfriends creating, literal freaking checklists of things that their partner could and couldn't do, and it was just basically, the TLDR of it is, you cannot hang out with anyone else other than me, and you must take me absolutely everywhere. And, of course, also, routine phone checks, because that's, the basic sign of a toxic relationship at that point. phone checks are stupid. Just, if you are in a relationship where that's a problem that you are personally facing, like if your SO is doing that, then just get the hell out of there. Just, dip. Just do a maneuver and dip. Just get the living hell out of there. You don't need to be in that situation, is what I'm basically saying. But, that's basically it for today's video. It's a little bit of a shorter video, but I just kind of wanted to talk about this because, as I said, it was a topic that I've wanted to talk about for a pretty decent while, and, I finally got a chance to talk about this. So, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. That's very well appreciated. Leave a comment down below what you thought about the video, what you want me to talk about next, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content such as this. And also, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, because, I have that now. So, this has been Sadie, and have yourselves a nice day.
Say goodbye. See you again sometime. La da 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 da. この瞬間が宝物。君たちと私いつまでも今日も生きてよかった。マジよかった。